Hey everybody, welcome back to my last bit of my Jordan Peterson personality test for the last and the final here. Openness to experience, and I'm high, 85th percentile. People with high levels of openness to experience are much more likely than average to be characterized by others as smart, creative, exploratory, intelligent, and visionary. They are highly interested in learning and continually acquire new abilities and skills. They are very curious and exploratory. They find themselves usually interested in abstract thinking, philosophy, and meaning of belief systems and ideologies. I would say yes and no to this at the same time. My interests are only kind of in one area, and that is basically behavioral and religion. And but with that, I never stop. I never stop going in that direction and going forward and learning new things. There is a whole area in the world that I do not touch, like if I don't think it's proper or it's correct or if it's immoral, I just don't even go there at all. So I am open to openness and experience, but it has to be within the confines of God. Outside of that, you're not even going to get me close. They really enjoy writing, even are driven to write. That is the absolute truth. Anybody that knows me, when I say, "Oh, I wrote a note," they say, "What do you mean, a novel?" I do. If I get a thought, I just start writing and I don't stop writing. So yeah, 85th percentile in openness. My intellect is very high, 94th percent, but according to Jordan Peterson, intellect does not mean my IQ. But people very high in intellect are notably interested in ideas and abstract concepts. They crave exposure to novel information, even when it is complex. Like I said in before, I like to go into the supernatural, so that is, novel information. Most people don't have it. They are highly curious and exploratory and actively want to find, tackle, and solve challenging problems. Absolutely. I'm always trying to see how to fix or correct things. They are They are markedly articulate, and I couldn't get those words out, and can formulate ideas clearly and quickly, particularly if average or higher in extroversion. They have a broad and wide vocabulary and continually want to learn new things. People very high in intellect will consistently find and generate novel, creative concepts. Very true. Openness, typical or average. I'm in the 57th percentile. The closest synonym to openness is creativity. I'm relatively creative. But like I said, all these things, I'm kind of narrow because I don't go out of the realm. I don't go out of openness to experience. No, as long as it's moral, yes. When you get into the immoral or sinful, it's of no interest to me. So when we say openness to experience, it has to be moral. As long as it's moral, I'm pretty much down for anything. And that's also falling in line with the will of God. So I never turn my back on anything. If I'm presented with an idea, or somebody says, "Let's do this," as long as it's moral, I say, "Count me in. I'm in. We're doing it." And it's part of my very aggressive personality too. All this openness and extrovertedness and doing the will of God. Just do it. We had a saying that I taught my kids: fake it till you make it. Just go after it and get at it. Don't sit around being a bump, and don't be afraid to fail. I think I've read places in there too. I'm not afraid to fail, and I've failed many times, so that's not a big deal. But I'm not afraid to do it. So you just go in there and you get it, you go after it, and you learn, and you have an experience, and that's it. So I guess that's my personality. That's 25 years of correcting myself.